Meet Flex. Flex is a modern-day solution for so many people that have endured a severe ankle sprain. An ankle sprain is an injury that occurs when the ankle rolls or twists in an awkward way. This can stretch or tear the tough bands of tissue which help hold the bones together. Severe sprains may need medical evaluation and can result in a very long road to recovery. Ankle sprains are the most common injury seen in sporting of all different ages and skill levels. The injured patient may be recommended to use ankle braces, which are typically used for 3 months and then thrown away. An incredibly short lifetime for a product made from harmful materials. Heavy amounts of taping may also be used to help provide the user ankle stability. Physiotherapists also recommend a change in shoes that will help prevent reoccurrence, but tend to have a very heavy material usage and are incredibly resource hungry. Alongside this, the amount of ankle injury ACC claims each year puts an unnecessary strain on the healthcare system. A patient has rolled her ankle on a run and has been put into a moon boot and crutches due to a torn lateral ligament, the external ankle. After a week, she begins her early rehab process, doing balance and range of motion exercises, helping to rebuild strength and proprioception. These exercises will increase in difficulty and complexity over a 3-month period, with walking and eventually running built into this. Inevitably, the patient's interest in doing these rigorous exercises decreases as time goes on, due to time strains and lack of motivation. However, this leaves so many patients at risk of reoccurrence due to lack of strength, range of motion, and decreased proprioception, which is the awareness of the position and movement of the body. Flex is a minimalist shoe, designed to assist the user from the beginning of their rehabilitation process and is intended for continued use after recovery. The shoe has a 3mm thick and incredibly flexible sole, which curves around the side of the foot to maintain the aesthetics of a thick sole. This allows your feet to move in the natural way they were meant to. The shoe has an intuitive elastic support system that helps wean the user into wearing shoes with such minimal support, especially when the user has weak ankles to begin with. The elastic reduces the risk of re-injury as it allows the user to build up the muscles in the foot and leg without compromising on range of motion like many other traditional ankle braces. The elastic is anchored to the toes, using a similar method to what dancers call toe undies. This solution is incredibly secure and very comfortable for the user. The toe undie is contoured around the pressure points of the foot so that it is unnoticeable by the user. The elastic band branches off and is fed through a slit on the side of the shoe body. When comparing Flex to a traditional running shoe, you can immediately see the difference in the amount of structure and support a traditional shoe provides. But just think for a minute about how that is so heavily restricting so many of your muscles from naturally activating. The flexible sole has flaps that peel outwards to give the user easy access to the slit which feeds the elastic to the outside of the shoe. The shoe body is connected to the sole at the front plantar and heel, but leaves a hollow in the arch area where the elastic circles around your midfoot, following the contours of the rubber stripes that feature on the shoe. These rubber stripes have an ombre gradient that acts as a wayfinding method to help the user easily understand how the elastic needs to be applied and at what tension so that they are matching the gradient of the rubber stripes to the gradient on the elastic. Flex's elastic support system uses a multi-tier layered elastic, where you would use 3 layers of support at the beginning of recovery, and those layers decrease as you recover until you don't need the support at all. The elastic support levels all follow the same path that is guided by the rubber stripes, and the elastic connects using a similar system to what you would find on snap-lock plastic bags, using a dovetail joinery method to snap them together. The elastic support mimics the use of muscles and ligaments of the ankle and leg, which help provide ankle stability. These are the superior extensor retinaculum, the inferior extensor retinaculum, the inferior fibular retinaculum, the fibularis longus muscle, and at the toe point where the elastic is anchored, the abductor hallucis muscle is mimicked. The thin and flexible sole provides the user with tactile sensory feedback that allows them to react to changes in underground surface quickly. This flexible sole can roll up into a small sock-sized ball, which is convenient for user portability, but also great for global distribution because it takes up significantly less space than a traditional shoebox. The shoe is designed to last around 7 years, with resoling factored into this, using high quality and long-lasting materials which very quickly outweigh the environmental impacts of green materials that have a shorter lifespan. The body of the shoe uses nylon, which is a man-made polymer fibre that is lightweight and durable. It has been woven in a knit structure which improves breathability, so the shoe does not need to be washed as often. The sole of the shoe uses a puncture-resistant polyurethane, which is known for excellent durability in shoe soles. Because the elastic support is completely detachable from the shoe and has a much shorter lifespan, the support uses an eco-elastic which is made from 65% certified organic cotton and 35% tree-tapped natural rubber and is 100% biodegradable. The shoe is manufactured in Sweden for multiple reasons, such as their ability to manufacture using renewable energy and their high quality treatment of workers, providing a fair wage and good living conditions. And Sweden is a central location which is ideal for sourcing of materials and distribution. As shown in these images, the product is used throughout the rehabilitation process and provides unconscious physiotherapy, especially towards the later stages of recovery, when walking or running. At the beginning stages of recovery, 3 layers of elastic are used, but the user is gradually weaned into wearing no elastic support, and the shoe is then used as a minimalist runner, which continues to help strengthen the foot muscles and the proprioceptive connection between the foot and the brain. Flex is an ancient solution to a modern day problem.